LeBron James has left the Los Angeles Lakers. Where does he go next? Let me know in the comments. Obviously, yesterday there was rumbles about Warriors. There's rumbles about Cleveland Cavaliers. Do you know what I'm saying? What that would be a return to the Cavs or is it a return to Miami? But listen, we're gonna break it all down in this video. I got the boys to join me, my partner Hans, Habs, Motion with Sports. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get straight into this. So today it got confirmed by Shams, and basically he said LeBron James will continue his NBA career for the next season and has informed the Los Angeles Lakers that the franchise can move on without him because he will play elsewhere. Clutch Sports CEO Rich Paul tells ESPN. Habs, I'm going to start with you. What does this mean for the league and where does LeBron end up?
Yeah, obviously it's LeBron James, isn't it? It depends where you consider him as a player right now. He's 41, obviously, but for me, I still think he's a top 15 player. So wherever he goes, he's gonna obviously change the landscape in terms of conference, first of all. If he goes back to the East or West, that's a key thing. I think we all pretty much expected he was gonna leave. Once they signed Reeves, their cap space is taken now, and obviously that also indicates LeBron's not trying to potentially take the mid level. We'll obviously talk about that after what you guys think about that. But in terms of where he could go potentially, of course, the Warriors have been heavily linked for him for a couple of years now. I think they tried to trade for him last season. Obviously, they've got the law with Curry. He's always wanted to play with him, vice versa. So that's a key thing. Draymond's just opted out as well.
Yeah.
So they're opening up space for LeBron potentially. But I think I saw yesterday they just re-signed Porzingis. So I don't know what that means for AD. Again, that might be a topic you want to touch on afterwards. Because I'm assuming if they're getting LeBron, they're gonna try to use AD as a bargaining chip potentially. Of course, you got Cavs, the return home. From a competitive standpoint, if he joins the Cavs in terms of the East, does that make them the favorites? I'm not sure
Mm,
because if this was 2018 Bron, of course.
yeah,
But this ain't the same Bron, so we got to look at it a bit different in terms of can he carry a team as a number one option. I think if he joins the Cavs, he's probably number one option. Let's be honest. I don't think Mitchell's better than him or Harden's better than him, regardless of if he's 41. The Heat again, that's a bit complicated now. Again, Shell's heard me talk about the second apron for the longest. Long story short, not to get into it, it's basically like FFP in the NBA. You can't go over the cap or you'll get penalized with trades and
yeah,
other penalties in it. So with the Heat, it would have to take the mid level. So again, if is he trying to win? That's also something we have to consider. So and also the Heat have to fill out their roster. So that's a bit of a sticky one. But I think they're the three main teams. I'm not sure
yeah.
if there's any other teams you guys have heard about, but yeah, that's just my take on it.
No, first.
Hans, what you saying, man?
Bro, I feel like we all knew this time was coming in the 8 years in the Lakers, bro. He's the team that he stayed at the longest, bro. If you think about it, bro, it's mad. But he's on the move again, man. I think I'm a bit, I don't know. I'm surprised that he's even he's trying to lace up his boots again, bro, for another season, if I'm being honest. But if I'm being real, I think all signals are saying Warriors, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like him and Curry love each other, man. They've seen it in the USA basketball team, the link up, and I think that's probably the best destination where they can probably win a chip, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I feel like they can work well with each other. I feel like if he goes Heat, bro, there's no freeze, man. Just a lot of like twos and at the
Okay.
rim. It could work. It could
Mm.
work. If he's the prime, he's always gonna be the primary ball handler in it, but he's too congested, bro. Bam, Giannis, it looks a bit ugly. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland, I don't think Harden's re-signed. I think he's opted out as well.
He's going
Cleveland's a
to
bit.
though. He's going
He's
to.
going to. Okay, fairs. But yeah, I'll say Warriors, man. What are you saying though?
Do you know what it is, bro? I'm with Habs in it. I think everything led to the Warriors until the Porzingis thing came up, and then also there's been a recent report around AD is that I don't think Washington are interested in trading for Jimmy Butler anyway. And I was
Mm,
gonna say, why would I always say this, Habs? You know, in NBA, yeah, if you know a team's about to want to do certain moves, why would you go and help them?
Happens all the
Why
time.
would the NBA go and help the
Yeah,
Warriors go build a
exactly.
super team? And I agree. I get it. LeBron's 41, yeah. and Curry's at the age of he is. But this is what I'm saying. It's not like these players are not contributing. Can I say LeBron averaged in the playoffs last season 23 points, seven assists, and 7 rebounds. Okay, in the playoffs. He dropped slightly with his overall. He averaged 21, 6 and 7 for the regular season on 50-something% shooting. And then you have AD, who's averaged 20.4, 11 rebounds and 2.8 assists in only 20 games. And then also Curry's still going strong. Do you get what I'm saying? He averaged 27, 4 and 5. Do you know what I mean? So I get it. These players are older, and the most thing it will come down to is health, because these players are still performing at a higher level if it was to go together. But I get it. It has been brewing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you alluded to, Hans. Curry and LeBron have been hitting at this. Even in the barbershop a couple years ago, the interview with Gunner, he's saying, bro, if there's one player I want to play with in the league, it's Curry. Do you know what I'm saying? And their games, I'm not going to lie, their games, regardless of what age they are, bro, it works. Do you know what I'm saying? It goes hand in hand, bro. You have Curry that's off ball, and you have LeBron. LeBron, one thing about LeBron, he's a superstar that doesn't mind passing the ball, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's happy to do that all game, and he's got Curry on his team. So I think that would work. But now, like Cabs alluded to, there's problems with Porzingis re-signing. Do you know what I'm saying? That means LeBron has to take a lower mid-level. Do you know what I mean? Again, Butler, Washington Wizards are not interested in him. So there's things that Warriors need to do. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm a real, not to even cut you off. I feel like LeBron James has to take a back step, bro. You're at the end of your career. I know you still got money. Yeah, but money can't be the biggest factor. I feel like for you, it should be trying to get that chip, trying to get to 5.
But that is though, because
it's easy to say that though. Sorry, Shaw. It's easy to say that, but can you name 5 players in NBA history who have took a pay cut at any stage of their careers, apart from Tim Duncan? From the top of my head,
I swear
it doesn't
MJ was bro. He got less money than most, man, bro. In his
that
time.
was just the salary at the time, man.
Yeah,
that wasn't to do with, he was still the highest paid what they could pay at the time. But I agree in terms of, if you want to win as a superstar, the obvious thing would be to take a pay cut, right? But you gotta remember, from this standpoint, you're getting paid by these billionaires. So from their standpoint, we're like, wait a minute, why am I taking a pay cut for a billionaire, regardless of the circumstances? It's hard to tell a man who's probably gonna wanna to take. You gotta think of it. LeBron's probably gonna want to buy an NBA team. He's on different type of stuff. This ain't like a normal player, innit? This ain't like you know what I'm saying? This is LeBron James. He's gonna own a team. Every penny counts, bro. So it's easy to say take a pay cut, but when you're in that upper echelon, obviously we don't understand what the hell that means. But just from the, you know what I'm saying, from the outside looking in, it's probably not gonna happen. But however, getting to the pay cut thing, going to the Warriors, I think he's gonna have to.
Yeah,
even though Draymond opted out, they still have Butler, Curry on the books.
I don't like Butler.
So
I don't like that Butler look, man. They got to try.
The thing with Butler is, obviously when they got him, it was fine, but obviously he's had the injury. He's 37. We don't know. He was already on the decline. We don't know how he's going to look after this injury.
Yeah.
And obviously, if LeBron goes to the Warriors, he's going to be second option, which I still think he's more than capable of doing, to be fair. So
not even to cut you, Habs, yeah. What we really saying about him trying to link up with his biggest nemesis in his career? You know what I'm saying? Like, the look, like, are we, like, is this allowed, like, or is it like it's because LeBron, like, man, what are we really saying?
Go on. It's the modern day NBA, Hands. Them rivalry days are long gone, bro. You gotta remember, Hands. All these guys are friends off the court. They chill with each other in the off season. They train together, and stuff like that. They have good relationships. So I don't think that really matters.
So what do you say for Curry then?
What in terms of?
Like, again, the only good thing about Curry is that he's obviously staying with his team that he's been drafted with. So he's calm, but does it look like he's had KD, he's had LeBron? Like,
the answer will be completely different if this was 4 years ago when they were both top 3 in the league. It will be completely different. Again, I don't know where you man consider Curry and LeBron. I still think Curry's a top 10 player. LeBron's a borderline top 10 player, wherever you want to place him. So it's still obviously going to be crazy when they combine, but they're still older now, isn't it? This ain't like 3-4 years ago where, and that was just nearer the rivalry as well. There's been about, when was the last time they played each other in the finals? It's been quite a while now. even though it don't
It's
seem like it.
20,
It
yeah,
was like
2017,
2018.
yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, but it's a good question though, and again,
Mm.
that's probably gonna go into the whole legacy talks with MJ and all that
Yeah.
stuff. LeBron's played with another top 10 player and all that. I hear it, but yeah, I don't think this one's a bit mad. I don't think this one's a bit
Shells, what you
mad.
said?
I think it's a bit of both, innit? Like I understand like your friends and all of that, but for me, again, just what
The way you kiss your teeth.
do you know what it is though? Because Hubs is spitting. Like, bro, if these men were like on their way out, I get it, they're older now, but they're still top 10s, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And for me personally, if you have AD, LeBron, and Curry on the, not to mention Draymond, by the way, do you know what I'm saying? He's arguably one of the greatest role players ever, alongside Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, all of these, man. Bro, it can work. it can work. And like I said, if LeBron was a bit older, he was coming off the bench, or Curry was coming off, nah, these men are bona fide starters.
Yeah,
But listen, I can't tell a man at the age of 41 how he wants to play his career, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? LeBron is accustomed to moving on to teams. Like, this is the modern NBA, super teams, it happens, innit? LeBron is a big part of this, but it's not, I've seen like some saying, you can't respect LeBron. You can. It's not like a KD thing, but still, these men are still performing at a high level. I just read off their stats. If these men are healthy, they're right up there for me.
Yeah.
Contending in NBA. But
I think.
But you also, I just want, just quickly as well, just not to scoot over the question, but we spoke about Miami. Yeah, I think it's a better fit than people give it credit for.
You think?
100%. Yeah.
I say this because listen, bro.
Giannis to speak of his powers. I hear it.
You have Giannis, yeah, Giannis and Bam protecting the paint. People act like LeBron cannot shoot the ball. I don't know where this myth has come from. LeBron is not a knockdown shooter. Yes, he's not a high volume 3-point shooter, but he can get streaky. His playmaking ability, alongside the threat that Giannis provides at the rim, Bam Adebayo, all you need to get around LeBron and those guys is shooters. And it don't need to be anyone crazy, because the defense speaks for itself, bro. I'm telling you.
No, 1,000%. I agree with you, but you know what it is? You need shooters in the clutch, bro. Giannis down the line.
This is what I'm saying to you, Hans. I've seen LeBron be with, bro. If you get like a Kyle Korver, a JJ Redick, who are these brothers right now in the NBA that shoot like that? We got Grayson Allen. Who else is there? You got
Duncan Robinson.
You got Duncan Robinson. I'm not saying it needs to be someone outstanding, bro. I'm just saying it needs to be a reliable shooter that can shoot threes. And
there are a lot of shooters out there. We just gave up Isaiah Joe. He's a 40% 3-point shooter for 2 picks. He can fill out the roster for relatively less money. One thing I'll say about the Heat as well, Shell knows I don't rate Heat culture. I've been tired of hearing it for so long, because they've had years to pull the trigger with the same package pretty much. Tyler Hero, how many times have we heard this? Going back to 2020. And they've gone to the finals twice within that time. And if they pulled the trigger years ago, who knows, they could have won. But anyway, one thing I will say in their defense is their player development is top tier. When you look back at the teams that they did take to the finals, it was like Caleb Martin, Strus. We ain't heard of these men before, and these men have got paid now pretty much. Like Strus starts for the Cavs. So
look at Duncan Robinson's first contract as well.
He got paid from the Heat. So I will say their player development is top tier. So as bleak as it looks, them filling out the roster, I don't think it's as bad as it first seems, because I think they're gonna lose Norman Powell. I don't know about Wiggins. He's gonna have to restructure.
No, Wiggins is staying, and that's my point. That
he's staying.
The defense potential, even Davion Mitchell, you haven't even mentioned.
No, he's a lockdown, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's automatically the best defense. I'm talking right now, Giannis and Bam, because now Bam's unlocked even more. As good as we think he's defensively, I think his defense is unlocked more now, where he can roam more like a Wemby type. I'm not saying he's gonna have the same impact, but Bam roaming is gonna be a huge problem. Instead of him just having to protect the rim, he can leave that to Giannis. They can swap.
You know what?
That can work. I can see that if LeBron went there.
I think just even on that note, even just that brief discussion right there, I feel like just to chime in there, because I said you really think, but I think ultimately, out of all the superstars LeBron James can probably work with, it's probably Giannis. Giannis is, I won't say he's in his prime, but he's probably the person that's still capable to. I'm not saying that Curry can't or whatever, but he's he's more. This is his time to you know what I'm saying, to really hoop and do his thing. And I think, like, I think it could, you know what, it probably can, bro.
And I think Giannis is gonna be, not to cut you off, I think Giannis is gonna be refreshed as well, and he's gonna
yeah.
Because bro, this NBA right now is like football, bro. I always say sports is about windows. There's no clear outstanding team. No one thought last season Knicks were gonna win, bro.
Yeah.
How many times did we do predictions on this channel? Even Habs as well, bro. I was talking to you in real life, and we said Knicks, bro. They ain't got a chance.
Yeah.
Bang, Knicks win.
Yeah.
Knicks win again, and all of a sudden,
you know what?
they're champions. Do you know what I'm saying?
Just on that note, teams are gonna have so much smoke for next season. You know,
of course.
Not because they've done anything wrong, but they actually won it. They're gonna do that. It's a big city. Yeah, no one's letting that happen again. I think so, anyways, man.
And that's the same thing with Habs' OKC. You saw how everyone wanted to play against OKC. When you start winning, you become a target. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's going to play harder every single game, bro. Every regular season game, every playoff game, there's a little more I need to perform. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we're NBA champions. So, yeah, man, it's going to be interesting. But listen, this is the NBA, fam.
Listen, even on that note, like getting to NBA finals, bro, obviously, like, what? Wemby just done it. Bro, it might take him another, like, 3-4 years, you know? It's not a given. It's not a given, bro. So... yeah, man. Listen, next season I'm here for it, bro. I can't lie. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, there you have it, innit? Listen, LeBron James is on his way out of the Lakers. Let us know in the comments where he ends up. Soon as he decides to pick his destination, Motion Sports will be there. You know what I'm saying? Again, smash the likes, subscribe to the channel. It's been Shows, Hands and Habs, the Motion Sports trio, and we'll see you lot in the next video. We out, man.